Hello everybody, my name is Olivier Mankondo, and today I'm going to talk to you about diabetes, which kills around 4.2 million people every year worldwide. But first of all, what is diabetes? Okay, so what I'm going to tell you is what we know all about diabetes, and this is from the medical establishment. And after that, I'm going to tell you what I've been able to uncover after a lot of research. So diabetes is a condition that causes a person's blood sugar level to go very high or to be very high. So there are two types of diabetes. You've got type 1 diabetes, where the body's immune system attacks and destroys the cells that produce insulin. Type 2 diabetes is where the body doesn't produce enough insulin, or the body cells don't react to insulin. And 90% of all adults suffer from type 2 diabetes. And sometimes women can suffer from gestational diabetes, which is a condition where the blood sugar is too high during pregnancy. And there are some people as well who are pre-diabetic, which means that their blood sugar level is above the normal range, but not high enough to be diagnosed as having diabetes. And if they don't address the root cause, they are at the risk of developing a full-blown diabetes. But how do you know that you've got diabetes? Okay, first of all, let me give you some symptoms. So first of all, you can start feeling very thirsty. You will start going to the toilet frequently than usual, and especially at night. You're going to feel very tired. You're going to lose some weight. You're going to have cuts or wounds that heal very slowly. You can have as well blood vision. And on top of that, men will suffer from decreased sex drive and erectile dysfunction, which is the inability to get and keep an erection firm enough for sex. And for women, they will have some infection in the urinary tract, or they can have some yeast infection, or they can have some dry and itchy skin. So why do we suffer from diabetes? The answer that I'm going to give you is according to the medical literature. So after food has been digested and enters the bloodstream, insulin will move glucose out of the blood and into the cells, where it's going to be broken down to produce energy. But if you are diabetic, your body won't be able to break down glucose into energy, because there is either not enough insulin to move the glucose, or the insulin produced doesn't work. They say that you can suffer from diabetes as well if this condition runs in your family. So your risk of type 2 diabetes is increased if you are overweight, if you have high blood pressure, or if you have high triglycerides. So type 1 diabetes is treated by giving you insulin, which is the main treatment. And type 2 diabetes is controlled by giving you medication, which will lower your blood sugar. But you'll be on medication for the rest of your life. And diabetes can have serious complications such as heart disease, heart attack, strokes, neuropathy, which means that your nerve will be damaged. You can have nephropathy, where the kidneys don't function properly anymore. You can have retinopathy, which is a damage to your retina and can cause blindness. You can suffer as well from hearing loss, foot damage, such as infection and wounds that won't heal. You can have depression and dementia. So you can see that there are too many complications to your health if you suffer from diabetes. So you need to do whatever you can to avoid it in the first place. And now I'm going to give you a plausible explanation of why we suffer from diabetes, which is completely different from the medical establishment. So when you eat animal products, such as meat, fish, chicken, and the rest, you will start having fat inside your cells. Normally, when you have sugar in your bloodstream, insulin acts like a key. And in the presence of sugar in your bloodstream, your body will produce insulin, which will send the signal to the cells to open up and let the sugar make its way into your cells. But when you have fat inside your cells, insulin won't be able to signal the cells to open up. And the more sugar you have in your blood, the more insulin will be produced. And because of the fat inside your cells, the sugar will have nowhere to go but to stay in your bloodstream. That's how you become insulin resistant and you'll be declared diabetic. So you don't become diabetic because there is not enough insulin to move the glucose, or because the insulin produced doesn't work properly. No. You become diabetic because of the fat inside your cells. And insulin cannot signal your cells to open up to let the sugar in. And to reverse this condition, you should stop eating animal products. And if you do that, as your body is self-healing, the fat inside your cells will go away. Insulin will be able to send a signal to the cells to open up. You won't have a buildup of sugar in your bloodstream anymore, and you'll be cured of your diabetes. Simple, isn't it? You don't need medication to treat your type 2 diabetes. I was eating animal products and my blood sugar was at 41. I've stopped eating animal products and I'm eating tons of fruits, but my blood sugar is now at 37. My brother as well was pre-diabetic, and now that I've introduced him to this plant-based diet, he's no longer pre-diabetic. So understand that fruit sugar or the carbohydrates have nothing to do with diabetes. It's the animal product. But obviously, if you eat too much refined sugar, yes, it's going to make your diabetes worse. Like I've just said, your body is self-healing. You just need to put it under the right condition. That's all you have to do. But before I finish, I would like to ask that $1 million question. Who has ever seen even one person who has been cured of diabetes after being on medication? If you want to know the answer, it's 0. So when you take medication, they will artificially control your blood sugar, and with time, your condition will worsen, and they will put you on more medication, which will increase your level of toxicity until your body can take it no more, and death will occur. So if you really want to get rid of your diabetes, change your eating habits by going plant-based, and you will see for yourself how your level of vitality will go through the roof. So it's possible to live a disease-free life. So if you want to increase your level of health and have a strong and healthy immune system, you can check my free guide, which is how to strengthen your immune system by adopting a plant-based diet. I'll put a link in the description so you can download that for free. With that being said, I will stop my video here. Until next time, take care of yourself and bye-bye.